Welcome back again to Vision Academy. This is the second lecture on data analysis using SPSS, and in this lecture I will tell you creating files and data entry in SPSS software. So this is my channel URL, Vision Academy channel URL. If you are not yet subscribed to my Vision Academy YouTube channel, please do subscribe today. So first of all, you need to download SPSS software from the web, which is a open source web. Freely you can download and install. I'm using version 20. Currently 26 version is available, latest version. In its 50 years of existence, SPSS having 26th version. So after installing software into your laptop or whatever, click on the icon of SPSS software. So when you click on the SPSS software, the web will open like this, the page will open like this. So you should not go to this icon once you open the data SPSS software. So because to analyze data you need these instruments, but in the first of all we need to learn how to enter data and create a file in SPSS. To enter data, you need to go for the data view and variable view. Preliminarily you need to go for variable view. Whatever the variables, example the data on which variable you have collected, you should enter here, and those data values you will enter in the data view. Okay, first of all let us initiate from the variable view. So in the variable view there are too many columns like name, type, width, decimals, label, values, missing columns, line, measures and role. Now then let us learn what is name. Okay, the name here it is uniquely identifiable name for the variable. For example, you have collected data on some students. On students data, the variable names could be students ID, students X, students age, and students in the class of the students, and so on. Okay, and one more thing you should understand, the name should not, in the name which you give should not enter any special character, space and so on. It must be a unique, and it should be as far as possible it should be brief. Okay, once you enter data in the name, automatically all the columns will be generated automatically. Okay, so as per the demand of variable you will arrange the other columns. Okay, now let us see the how to enter data in name. I am conducted some survey on which I have collected data. I will show you how to enter those data. The first question in my survey is gender. For gender I will give only gender for identification purpose, and after entering gender you should go for type. So type means the type of variable you are getting here. So there are too many types of variables like numeric, comma, dot, scientific notation, date, dollar, custom, currency, string and so on. But here the data, if it is the data quantitative you will select numeric. If it is data is qualitative you will select string, and other things based on the situation, example dollar, date and so on. Now I will the gender is a string text. I cannot express gender in terms of numeric. I will select string. So okay, after selecting string, let's come to the another column called width. So width is the number of character you are allowing in the variable. The width is number of character. If example, if you are entering about a mobile number, there could be probably 10 mobile numbers, so then you have to give 10 width. So by default it will get 8. So I will leave as it is. And decimals, if you the decimal means this is a point from which you should require it on the display. Say example, you can use this as a percentage like that. So since it is a string, decimal is not applicable. And the label, say I will tell you, in the name you can't give a full complete name of the variable, complete title of the variable. So for that there is a column called label. In this you can give the complete title of the variable. The name you will give here will appear in the output of the data. After analyzing data you will receive output. So in that output it will be a title. So for this variable, gender variable, I will give title as gender of the respondent. Gender of the respondent is a complete title of the question, the variable. Okay, now coming to another column called values. So values means the value of the variable, the value of gender, in this case value of a gender. So gender means in my questionnaire I had given only two options. So option 1 male and option 2 female. So for male I will give one value that I will enter label as male. After entering I will add this to the value, and second one I will give second option, that is female, and after this I will add as many as option you have given in the questionnaire. You should enter here. One more thing you should keep in your mind, you can change this values also, or else you can remove also. Now I have added two values, I will add. Okay, it will appear like this, it is added already. So next, missing value. Say for example, in some questionnaire some of the options are not answered by any of the respondent, some of the questions are not answered by any of the respondent. So in that case what you are going to do is, you should you will think the particular things should not be considered by the iSpaces software. Such a exceptional case you will mention here. So by default it will get none. So I will give none only, and it is an align the variable where it should appear, align left, right, and the output of a final output you will select. I will select usually left. From left I would like to start. And here look at here, measures are very important, you should understand. Measurement scales are there, nominal, ordinal, interval, and ratio. So based on the type of variable you should select the measure. So here gender is, for gender we can give some name, some codified as like female, male, we are naming that. So naming means it will come under nominal scale. Okay, so based on the variable it will depend. So in this way I have entered first variable. Okay, now let us go to the second variable. Second variable in my survey is age. So I will give just age, and in the type of variable I will select numeric, just because age can be expressed in terms of quantity. So width I will give by default 8, and decimal you should consider here decimal. Since it is numeric it is getting decimal. And in the label I will name it as age of the respondent. In the age category I have given four options. I will enter those options here. First one, the 20 to 25 years. Second one I will add it. Second one, 25 to 30 years. 30 years I will add this too. In third one, 30 to 35 years I will add this too. Last one, 35 to 40 years I will add this too. After add I will give OK. So the missing value is none again, column is 8, and I will get left align and unknown. Look at here, we should define the measure scale of the variable. This measure will be different for each and every variable. So age can be expressed in terms of quantity. Since it is expressing in terms of quantity, I should not go for nominal or ordinal scale. So other two scales are interval and ratio scale. So interval and ratio scale with the slide difference both are same. I will select scale as scale for the variable. So in this way we also entered second variable. My third variable is education in my survey. So I will select education. Education can't be expressed in quantity. I will select a string, and a string default width is 8 and there is no decimal, and I will give title, that is label, education educational background of the respondent. Okay, I will add the label value. So first one, I have given first education label as SSLC. I will add it. Second one as PUC. I will add this too. And third one, degree, it means graduation, I will add it. Fourth one, master degree, so I will add this too. Fifth one, any others qualification which is not falling under these, so I will add this. Missing is none, the column 8, so I have taken already align as left. Yes, here in the measures the based on the variable we should select. So education is a variable which is coming under ordinal. Why? Because you can classify education as SSLC, PUC, degree, master degree, PhD, like that. So SSLC is superior than, lesser than matriculation, whereas degree is superior than SSLC. In this way we can classify this the education background. So ordinal scale will apply in this case. So I will also add one more variable into my study, experience of the respondent. So I will select type of a variable. I will select string, numeric, because experience you can quantify experience. So decimal width is given by default. So the label I can give work experience of the respondents, work experience of the respondent. After giving label to the variable, I have to add all the values. So I have added the first option is less than 6 months, second one is 6 months to 1 year, third one is 1 year to 3 years, fourth one is 3 years to 6 years. So I will give OK, and missing is none. Column 8, align left. So here experience for experience I have to select scale, because experience can be expressed in terms of quantity. Okay, since whatever you select here as numeric, you should select scale only, numeric only expressed in terms of quantity. Okay, scale. So in this way I have entered for the sake of understanding I have entered 4 variables here. Okay, after entering variables, let us see data view after entering variables. So one thing you should understand, here you have given values to the variable. For those values you have given codes such as 1, 2, like that, and for others you have given 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and like that. Those 1, 2, 3 only you should give. For example, for my first question, that is gender, there were 10 sample I have selected. For I have received 4 sample as male, it means 1 male, 2 male, 3 male, 4 male, and 6 sample as female, 1 male, 2 male, 3 male, 4, 5, 6. So 10 sample data I have entered here. Okay, for age I have given 4 option, and I have collected 10 sample. So for first option 2 response I have taken, and second option 3 response I have taken. For third option I have received 2, and for 4 option I have received 3 response. So I have added this also. For education qualification I have given 5 option. For each of the options I have received 2 response. For the sake of understanding I am doing this. You can, so 4, 4, 5, 5, And experience, in the experience I have given 4 options. So first option got 3 response, second options got 2 response, and third option got 2 response, and fourth options got 3 option. So this is how you will enter data view. In the data view, the response you should enter for particular variable. So look at here very carefully. After entering data, go to this 1 to a, that click on the symbol. Whatever you entered in the variable view, that is in the values, it is appearing in the data view. So in this way you have to enter data in the Spaces software. After entering data, go to file to save data, or else to create data, go to file, save as, select the location of the file. I have selected desktop. For a file you have to give a title. So I will give my research title such as TQM, total quality management. On total quality management I have conducted a small survey that I am giving TQM, and the extension of Spaces is .sav. It will save. So save. In this way you saved the data. So this is how I have shown you the entering data in the variable view and entering data in the data view. Firstly, I will if I want to sum up this, firstly you have to be ready with your questionnaire with the response, and you should be very careful while you selecting type of variable and measures. These are very important. Based on this, the type of statistics you are going to apply will be determined. Okay, after entering following all the procedure, go to the data view. The variables you entered such as 1 2 3 4 variables are appearing in this format: gender, age, education, experience, that you entered as a name. Okay, for that you should enter response from the given respondent. Okay, thank you so much for watching this video. Please follow this my Vision Academy YouTube channel. Also subscribe to my channel for further videos. Thank you so much.